A very good morning to all our Sports Today family members. We are still recovering from what went on in the CSK versus RCB encounter that took place at the MH Chidambaram Stadium in Chepauk. CSK were handed their heaviest defeat at home ever. And Royal Challengers Bengaluru winning by 50 runs, they have truly signaled their intent in IPL 2025. Now, the repercussions of that particular match has continued. In the post-match press conference, Stephen Fleming, the CSK head coach, came and there was a heated confrontation between him and one reporter. In that, the reporter questioned Chennai Super Kings' style of play because they had a scratchy chase against the Mumbai Indians. They had a very, very poor chase against Royal Challengers Bengaluru. To that, Stephen Fleming, in a rare show of emotion, he lost his cool. He said that, what do you mean by the style of play? What are you implying at this stage? It is a very silly question, honestly. Just because we didn't have the luck, just because we lost some wickets early on, it doesn't mean that you can question our style of play. The style of play is CSK are playing rather outdated cricket at this point, and they are not able to adapt in the IPL as well. Now, Stephen Fleming did admit, though, in that entire exchange, that yes, we have not been able to read the wickets properly in Chepauk for the last couple of years. That is a fact which has happened because now in the last couple of years, when you see CSK have been losing far more consistently at home, and that is a major cause of concern. Which is why Stephen Fleming did mention certain things, but then his exchange with the reporter ensured that tempers are very, very high in Chennai Super Kings. They have not taken this loss very well, and it is going to be a big problem because they don't have a big turnaround. Now, today they'll be playing the game in Guwahati tomorrow. So, much of a turnaround for Chennai Super Kings. Plenty of questions though, because their two wins against the MI and the loss against Royal Challengers Bengaluru has raised a lot of questions over their style of play indeed. Now, as far as Ruturaj Gaikwad's statement is concerned in the post-match presentation, it is good that we only lost by 50 runs and we have to take the positives from it. A loss by 50 runs, that is a massive loss when you look at it. In the annals of T20I cricket or T20 cricket, it is a massive loss. Why did Ruturaj Gaikwad make that particular statement is just not known. What is the mental space that Chennai Super Kings are in? We really don't know. It is a big question mark. That question mark has been amplified in a big way with MS Dhoni. Now, he has been criticized. The criticism from MS Dhoni is that is not the way you have to go for it. If you want to be in the team, you have to bat slightly higher up the order, but batting at number 9, you have to let a youngster in. That is the one criticism. The second criticism, you are just ruining your legacy at this point in time by going in at number 9. When the match is done, you are just scoring these runs just to give his fans some kind of solace. The fans who cheered in Chepauk, let me make it clear again, they were MS Dhoni fans. They were not Chennai Super Kings fans. They are all those fans who claim to be wearing yellow, but then they support only one player. They don't support the team. And they are the epitome of the malaise that is there in Indian cricket, that fans in Indian cricket love only cricketers. They do not love cricket. It is the malaise that is deeply ingrained, and it is amplified by all these fan bases that are there. The three fan bases are indeed a curse that is there in this current Indian ecosystem, which is why the problems are only going to get amplified. No one will ever support a team. They will only support individual players. And that is where, going on later, you're going to have a massive problem in the growth of Indian cricket. What has MS Dhoni done? The thing is, he came in at number 9, and that is why it is a big problem. When the situation was done, CSK surrendered, and that is why it's a big problem. Now, as far as other cricketing news is concerned, today is Mumbai Indians versus Gujarat Titans. It is the place where Hardik Pandya, when he started his campaign in 2024, he got booed. How will the reception be in Ahmedabad? That we do not know at this point. But yes, MI versus GT, two teams that are coming off major losses. They would want to get their campaign back on track. Mumbai Indians, the bogey of them losing their opening game continues. Now they'll be wanting to get back on a winning streak so that they go into the rest of the IPL high on confidence. Same with Gujarat Titans at this point. Now, in the other game that is happening, Pakistan versus New Zealand in Napier. New Zealand managed to notch up 344 with, if you look at Mark Chapman scoring 100, but Mohammad Abbas, a very, very interesting story on Mohammad Abbas. Abbas is a second generation kid who's been born in New Zealand. His father did play for Pakistan in first class cricket. In the chase of 344, Salman Agha and Babar Azam were really batting well. Rizwan was also batting well, but at the time of doing this morning wrap, they had lost quick wickets, 253 for 6 at the time of doing this morning wrap. So it looks like New Zealand are going to make it 4-0 against Pakistan. Babar Azam seems to hold the key in that. As far as other sporting news is concerned, Manisha Banwala has managed to win a gold medal in the Senior Asian Wrestling Championships in Amman. So that is one big good news that's happened. The other one, Anahat Singh has managed to win a PSA India Open with a grand display. Yes, her male counterpart unfortunately lost, and that is why it was a mixed result in the India PSA Open. But yes, Anahat Singh continues to show why she is the best in the business at this point in time. I'll take a couple of comments. Good batting from Pakistan in the first ODI at Napier. Even if they will score 300 plus, it's a record, because besides New Zealand, no team has scored 300 plus in Napier the second innings. Well, it looks as if Pakistan are heading towards a defeat. Good fight, but then they looked good to win that match at one point. They needed 103 or 72, but then they lost quick wickets, and that is why now they're staring at a slightly uphill task at hand. Anurag is saying Dhoni batting spot is a joke. What's the use of him coming in at number 9? What is the use? Indeed, there is no use, Anurag, of MS Dhoni coming in at number 9, which is why in 2024, he had played similar kind of a knocks, where the pressure wasn't there. MS Dhoni performs better. The last time he helped you win a very crucial game, when was that? 2022, Mumbai Indians, where he stroked his do not cut, and then that's how MI managed to lose to CSK in that particular game. But then apart from that, there has not been much from MS Dhoni when you look at it. So yes, it is a joke. Austin Guna, CSK last one chasing a 190 plus total 218. Do you think this is a big worry since CSK played fatter pitches away from home? Yeah, it's a big worry. CSK have not managed to win chasing many games. So that is why there is a big problem. If CSK cannot chase 190 and you're going to get flatter conditions away, then be worried. CSK fans, be really worried. Should Conway, Sagni Dakta saying, should Conway come in place of Karan? They clearly need go batting. Yeah, we are all saying Sam Curran's bowling has been found out, so why not get a Devon Conway? But again, Conway has also not been in good form. That's make one thing very clear here. He's been patchy. In the Champions Trophy also, he was very patchy. So that's why rock and a hard place that we do not know. Awesome. CSK need to pick the right playing line. As you said, they should go with Vijay Shankar. They need to open with Conway and Ruturaj, and Ravindra can bat at number 3. Lack of power hitters is also a problem. Well, does Vijay Shankar coming in solve the problem? That remains to be seen. Austin Kuna. Players to watch out for today is Jax. He scored a brilliant 41 ball turn against GT in Ahmedabad last year for RCB and smacked Rashid for 6s. Yeah, that's what we'll be looking at. Will they have a repeat? But that GT RCB game was played in the day. So night conditions in Ahmedabad, I don't know, it'll be difficult. What do you say about the great MSD, Pawan Venkat? Pawan Venkat, I told you, his coming in at number 9 was a joke. So that is why, really, I don't know what they are thinking at this point. Bhavishnu Raghushankar saying, CSK is the worst team. They can't even hit boundaries for success. Please change the T20 template. They have worse players. Please make Dhoni as the captain. A very humiliating defeat. How long will you keep MS Dhoni as the captain? Anyways, when he took over in 2023, yes, he helped them win the title. But then with the resources at hand, when you look at it, even in 2020, CSK did not make it to the playoffs. Even under MS Dhoni's captaincy. Yes, 22 under Jadeja's captaincy, CSK struggled. 24 under Ruturaj, but somewhere down the line, the transition has to happen. When will that transition happen? So that's why, do not live on the past that MS Dhoni can suddenly revive CSK. It can happen in 2023, it may not happen in 2025. MSD brand is greater than the player. MSD the player, Mohit is saying. Maybe, yes. Should RCB ask their Bangalore curator to make slightly pace-friendly pitches? RCB dominated both games, but both were helping bowlers. See, I don't know what is the kind of wicket RCB would want to make. It's up to them. They should play according to their strengths. I think the strength is their pace bowlers, Yash Dayal, Josh Hazelwood, and Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Make the pitches accordingly. That Pawan Venkat, with due respect to MSD, should retire and let younger players like Rashid to play. He's not retiring until 2027, Pawan Venkat. We'll have to make peace with that he is going to play for Chennai Super Kings until 2027. After that, if he wants to retire, maybe not. So yes, terrible times for Chennai Super Kings. The turnaround time is also not going to be good because they only have one more day. Rajat Sarda, CSK need a good and reliable backup for Deepak Hooda. He seems like crash and burn at the moment. Deepak Hooda's best years, I think, might be done. So yeah, they will want to get in a Vijay Shankar. Let's see, because tomorrow CSK are taking on RR in Barsapara. So let's see how that pans out. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this edition of the Morning Wrap. A lot of special stories coming your way today, including a very special interview that we have done with the Indian figure skater Tara Prasad. You don't want to miss that out. That will be premiered in the evening. So join us for that particular interview. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. Bye-bye.